that game. Week 1 is in the books, so let's see how the teams are lined up. Sharing first place, it's Counter Logic Gaming and Team Liquid at the top of the table. Then we've got the majority of the league tied for third, each with 1 win and 1 loss. And tied for 9th place are Team Dragon Knights and Team 8 with only 2 losses. Now, from a field of excellent performances, though, we've pulled together 5 players who stood out in their positions. Let's start in the top lane with Quas.
And Quas opened up the game for his team yesterday and today. Those great choke point Rumble ultimates as well as the Gnar ultimates yesterday really just gave Liquid the advantage they needed and snowballed the games. And the Rumble ultimate was a slingshot and a rubber band from a deficit.
All right, and then we move into the jungle and we find Dignitas's Azingi.
Speaking of slingshots, this guy really stepped up for the squad today. He had a huge Zac game, basically took over the entire game versus CLG. And you really have to give him props for his performance today.
Absolutely well played there by him. Our OP mid laner this week is Pobelter. The newest addition to CLG looks to be working out, only dying twice all weekend for a 16.5 KDA and leading his team to a share of first place. And then, of course, dominating the bot lane as AD carry is his teammate Doublelift.
Yeah, Doublelift currently leads the kills for week 1 here, but also his Ash Arrows opened up a game where the team wasn't able to find an advantage off of a lane swap. So he created advantages for his team, and then today got turrets down bottom, split pushed, and did a really good job of opening up the map for his team.
And finally, in that support role, we have Xpecial.
Yeah, TSM support, the all-star support, really able to pull them back, get the win today for TSM to go 1-1 on the week.
Liquid.
Used to be TSM.
Excuse me.
We keep mentioning it. You're stuck in the past.
Because they went 2-0. Excuse me. Team Liquid undefeated this week. Yeah, good job, Xpecial.
Yeah,
not coming back from that one.
That's a pretty stellar.
2 teams actually, because Azingi's win was also against Cloud9, not CLG.
I let that one slide. All right. Well, at the end of the day, one player stood out and claimed our most valuable player honor for week 1. It is Quas. He helped carry his team with 2 great games to finish with a perfect 2-0 start to the split. Now, yesterday in particular, he was instrumental in helping his team come back with a couple of huge Gnar ults, as you see here.
Yeah, I already talked about it, so I'll let Kobe redeem himself a little bit. He's on Liquid, by the way.
Which teams are playing?
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, Quas did play very well. You know, was and is that rock for this team that we seem to always go back to whenever we do look at Liquid having some trouble.
And coming off of MSI, top laners that can carry their team seem to be very important, and Quas is stepping up as that. And after week 1, I want to see more players in the top lane step up and carry their team to victory, because I think it's a great formula for success in the meta.
All right, well, that's just about going to do it for us. The action kicks off next week with a totally suitable for work episode of Primetime League Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Then the LCS returns starting in Europe with Elements versus Giants Gaming. After that, first place Fnatic takes on Rocat. Then we'll bring the action back here to North America on Saturday with another full day of matches, beginning with Enemy Esports battling Team Liquid, followed by Cloud9 versus Gravity. And we'll conclude the day with Team Dignitas versus Team Dragon Knights. Tune in for that starting at noon Pacific Daylight Time, 9 p.m. Central European Summertime. All right, that's our show. So for myself, the casters, and the entire live broadcast crew, thank you for watching and good night.